Welcome, pirates. Time for our next adventure through the ocean. 4.2 video notes, two-step equations. Let's begin. So let's review one step with fractions real quick. So fractions, to get rid of a fraction, it's like number 5. This is multiplication. To get rid of multiplication, we divide. But when you divide by a fraction, you multiply by the reciprocal. And that's known as KCF, keep, change, flip. So to get rid of a 2 over 3x, we have to multiply by 3 over 2. But we have to do it to both sides so you don't sink your ship. So you can use a calculator to check your answer if you need to. Okay, so you're left with x equals 10 times 3 is 30. 30 over 2 is 15. So if you do 10 times 3 ABC2 in your calculator, you will get 15 there, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to do 6, and then you guys do 7 and 8. So number 6, 4 over 9, multiply by the reciprocal. Multiply by 4 over 9 on both sides. 9 over 4 on both sides. That will cancel. You're left with W equals. Negative 8 times 9 is negative 72. Negative 72 divided by 4 is 18. So it's negative 18 because different signs results in a negative answer. All right, I pause the video. You do 7 and 8. All righty, here's my work for 7 and 8. So we multiply by negative 5, 6 on both sides. Number 7, you get k equals negative 10. Use your calculator if you need to check. Number 8, multiply by negative 2 over 1 on both sides. And you get m equals 18. All righty, now let's get into two-step. We have very important rules to follow when we're doing two-step equations. Number 1, we always get rid of addition and subtraction first. Okay, we want to remove the constant on the side that has our variable. So identify which side your enemy's on, right? And then undo the addition and subtraction first. Okay, then we will get rid of multiplication and division. So get rid of our coefficient. Here we go, number 9. Following step 1, we have to get rid of addition and subtraction. We have to get rid of the plus 8. How do we get rid of a plus 8? We subtract 8 from both sides. So you're left with 6x equals 42. Now our second step says to undo the multiplication and division. So now we can get rid of the coefficient in front of x. To get rid of multiplication, we divide. Uh-oh, I'm sinking, homies. There we go. Divide both sides by 6. And you're left with x equals 7. All right, I'm going to pause the video. You do number 10. All right, number 10, we got rid of the minus 5. The opposite of subtracting 5 is adding 5. So we add 5 to both sides. 2x equals 16. So we divide to get rid of multiplication. So we divide both sides by 2, and you get x equals 8. All righty, number 11. Here we go. Notice how my x is on the right side now. So we do the same thing. We have to get rid of the addition first. To get rid of addition, we subtract. So we get 4 equals negative 4x. To get rid of a negative 4 times x, we have to divide. Remember, number touching a variable is multiplication. We have to divide to cancel multiplication. Divide both sides by negative 4. So your answer is 4 divided by negative 4 is negative 1. So negative 1 equals x, otherwise known as x equals negative 1. All right, pause video. You do 12. All right, here's your work for number 12. So we subtracted 7 first. Remember, if there is if there's no sign in front of your number, it's positive. That's a positive 7. To get rid of a positive 7, we subtract 7 from both sides. You're left with negative 3x equals 27. To cancel multiplication, we divide. Divide both sides by negative 3, and you get x equals negative 9. All right, I'm going to do 13, then you guys will do 14. On 13, I have division and subtraction. Cancel subtraction first. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. You're left with x over 2 equals 16. How do we cancel division? We multiply. So we're going to multiply both sides by 2. So your answer is 32. because 16 times 2 is 32. All right, you do 14. All right, here is 14. So we subtract 8 from both sides because we have to get rid of addition before we get rid of division. So we subtract 8 minus 8 minus 8, and you get positive 3 equals x over negative 5. Now we get rid of the division. This is x divided by negative 5. We don't want a booby-trapped treasure chest, guys, so we have to multiply both sides by negative 5, not a positive 5. Okay, so you multiply both sides by a negative 5, and you get x equals negative 15. All righty, let's do 15, and then you guys will do 16. I have to get rid of the plus 22 first by subtracting 22 from both sides. You get 3/5 x equals 6. Hopefully you remember from the first part of this notes, how do we cancel multiplication of a fraction? Multiply by the reciprocal. So this is 3 over 5. So we have to multiply by 5/3 on both sides. And you're left with x equals 10. Because 6 times 5 is 30. 30 divided by 3 is 10. So x equals 10. All right, I pause video. You do number 16. All righty, here we go. Last one, number 16. You just got the answer. You should have subtracted 1 on both sides first. And you get negative 1/3 x equals negative 8. To cancel the multiplication, we have to multiply by the reciprocal. So you multiply by negative 3 over 1. Sorry, that's a 3. Looks like an 8. It's a negative 3 over 1 times negative 3 over 1. And you get x equals 24. All right, guys, great job. You now can flip this page over, and you should complete the must-do, which is this maze. Okay? Good luck, guys.